This is the strongest man I've ever come up against in my entire life.
But sir, Michelle Obama is a woman.
You're saying that I'm running for president against one of those transmission people? What is the world coming to?
Alright, you kids get to bed. I get the storybook.
Michelle versus Trump, the White House, or World War III? Sounds like a good one. Get your popcorn and your blunts.
In the wake of a contentious bet, Michelle Obama found herself catapulted into the center of American politics, facing a challenge she never anticipated: running for President of the United States. It all began with a playful exchange between Michelle and her husband, Barack Obama, one evening over dinner. Banter turned to banter, and before they knew it, they had struck a wager, one that would alter the course of their lives and the nation's destiny.
If you can beat me at a game of basketball, you have to run for president,
Barack teased, a mischievous twinkle in his eyes. Michelle, never one to back down from a challenge, accepted without hesitation, confident in her skills on the court, having learned the fundamentals of the game, playing against her 6'6" brother Craig in their backyard growing up. Little did she know that fate had its own plans in store. As the game unfolded, tensions rose, and sweat glistened on their brows as their daughters heard the commotion and came outside to see what their famous parents were fussing about. In the end, it was Michelle who emerged victorious, icing the game with a killer Euro step to score an easy layup as the once nimble Barack failed to D her up, her triumph marking the beginning of a journey she never could have imagined. True to their agreement, Michelle threw her hat into the ring, embarking on a grueling campaign for the Democratic nomination. With unwavering determination and a vision for change, she rallied supporters from coast to coast, igniting a spark of hope in the hearts of millions. As the primaries unfolded, Michelle found herself locked in a fierce battle with formidable opponents, including the seasoned veteran Joe Biden. Yet, with each debate, each rally, she drew closer to her goal, fueled by a fervent belief in the power of progress and possibility. When the dust settled, Michelle stood tall as the Democratic nominee, her victory a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring promise of democracy, as an embittered Biden accepted defeat, actually happy that he would get to leave the White House soon and go back to Delaware to relax in peace. An elated Michelle's triumph was met with skepticism and controversy. Many questioned the legality of her candidacy, citing the constitutional limit of 2 presidential terms. How could Michelle, the wife of a former president, seek the highest office in the land? Yet, in a stunning twist of fate, Congress deemed her candidacy legal, citing the unique circumstances of her campaign. For Michelle had chosen her husband, Barack Obama, as her running mate, a decision that sparked outrage and debate across the nation. As the general election loomed on the horizon, Michelle faced her toughest opponent yet, former President Donald Trump. With the fate of the nation hanging in the balance, she crisscrossed the country, rallying support and championing a message of unity and inclusivity. At the same time, her opponent, the Donald, and his choice for vice president, Kanye West, which Ye had gone back to using as his legal name, slandered the Obamas at every rally they attended. Kanye even stooped so low as to claim that his uncles used to run trains on Michelle in an abandoned house on 87th Street in the south side of Chicago, where they both were from.
You about to move out my way?
Oh yeah, this him. This him right here. Yeah, this him. Look at these. Oh. That nigga had a suit on. That might have been him. Oh
I think that was him right there.
That was him.
That was Trump right there. That was Trump that walked past. Yeah, that was Trump.
No, that might have been him.
We don't know.
Yeah, he was in that first.
What? Don't play with the blood.
That nigga ain't got there. I see him.
Look at this shit.
Man, okay.
Okay. Okay.
Hell like this.
Okay.
I hate to put them boys in that deal right now, boy.
I'm not racist at all. I was in the Zone 3 section of Atlanta, what you people call it, the trenches. I bet Michelle wouldn't roll through the hood like that. And those are her people, for crying out loud.
After a long, hot summer of going back and forth, November finally arrived on election night. As the results poured in, the nation held its breath, poised on the edge of history. And when the dust settled, millions of racist, bigoted Americans shouted with joy because it was the Orange Demon who emerged victorious, beating Michelle by only 714 votes nationwide. Rednecks from the hills of Pennsylvania to the plains of Texas all called off work the next day to celebrate their ludicrous leader's win at their local drinking spots. They were happy that Donald Trump secured a second term as President of the United States in a stunning victory, despite it leaving the nation divided and uncertain about its future. As the day of his inauguration arrived, the air crackles with anticipation and tension on that chilly January morning. Crowds gathered on the National Mall, eager to witness history unfold once again. Amidst the sea of red hats and waving flags, Donald Trump stood at the presidential podium, ready to take the oath of office for another 4 years. The atmosphere was electric as he began his inaugural address, promising to make America great again with renewed vigor. But God had other plans for the bloated bureaucrat. As Trump's booming voice echoed across the crowd, a sudden hush fell over the gathering. The president's face contorted in pain, his hands clutching at his chest as his mind quickly went to all of the campaign trail jokes he told, poking fun at former President Joe Biden's body frailty as he fell several times during his presidency. Panic rippled through the crowd as it became clear that something was terribly wrong. Secret Service agents rushed to his side, yelling for the paramedics who always stood nearby at this event. But it was too late. Donald Trump suffered a massive heart attack, collapsing in front of the nation on live television. Paramedics scrambled to the scene, desperately trying to revive him as chaos erupted in the crowd.
In order to make America great and glorious again, I am tonight announcing my candidacy for President of the United States.
In 2024, there'll be another civil war. In 2024, there'll be another civil war. Right here in America, I hope I'm not scary, cause everything's a part of God's plan. In 2024, there'll be another civil war. In 2024, there'll be another civil war. Right here in America, I hope I'm not scary, cause everything's a part of God's plan. Hey yo, here's a little story and it's not an allegory. I'm a prophet cause I drop it like Curry or Robert Worry. What the fuck, Donald Duck? America's run amok, your followers wave a flag from the back of a Chevy truck. You think you're coming back again? You must be smoking crack.
Check out this song called 2024 by my nigga GK, David II on YouTube and SoundCloud. And if you're watching this on his YouTube channel, GK David Stories, then smash them like and subscribe buttons and stop acting like you don't appreciate this fine ass art, especially where I become the president. Oh shit, I think I gave some of the story away. Anyway, it's your boy Ye and I'm out.
Gangs across the country and even in Mexico combined as one unit. With the agreement, you gotta go. In June 2024, on a summer night, they shot you in the head but only grazed you like Suge Knight. The tension reached a height.
In an instant, the course of history was irrevocably altered. As news of the president's collapse spread like wildfire, shockwaves reverberated throughout the world. Amid the chaos, Vice President Kanye West was swiftly sworn in as the new commander-in-chief, tasked with leading a nation reeling from the sudden and unexpected turn of events. In the days that followed, half of the nation mourned the loss of its leader, grappling with the uncertainty of what lies ahead, while the other half silently rejoiced. Political tensions simmered as questions swirled about the future direction of the country. Amidst the turmoil, one thing remained certain: The inaugural heartbreak of Donald Trump's presidency will be etched into the annals of history as a moment of profound shock and upheaval, right up there with the events of 9/11 and the invention of Cash App. President West's narcissism excelled to crazy levels as he began his work in the highest office in the land, becoming the 48th President of the United States. With his unorthodox style and bold vision, Kanye wasted no time in leaving his mark on the Oval Office. Gone were the traditional furnishings of the White House, as Kanye redecorated the mansion with a flair for hip-hop culture. Graffiti murals adorned the walls, and plush velvet couches replaced the stately armchairs. But his controversial decision to have the White House painted black really captured the nation's attention, sparking debates about symbolism and identity from talking heads from Fox News and even CNN. In a surprising move aimed at reconciliation, President West selected former First Lady Michelle Obama as his vice president, despite the vicious campaign battle she and Trump had the previous year as they fought for the presidency. Kanye sought to bridge the divide and unite the nation under his leadership with a heartfelt apology for the lies and insults hurled during the campaign period. "That's my homegirl from the South Side," he muttered at the announcement press conference as reporters bombarded him with the question of why he chose her as his VP. True to his larger-than-life persona, President West did away with the traditional Cadillac presidential limo in favor of a custom-built bulletproof stretch convertible Rolls-Royce Cullinan. With its sleek design and undeniable luxury, the presidential motorcade turned heads wherever it went, especially with the 28-inch Chrome for G Auto rims that adorned the pricey truck. During a summer trip to Dallas, Texas for a rally and parade, President West and his wife, Kim Kardashian West, yep, you heard right. As soon as he became the president, Kim made him kick his current wife to the curb and forced him to take her back for the sake of their children. President Yeezy decided to take a nostalgic drive down the same route President John F. Kennedy did 72 years ago. With the top down and the wind in their hair, they relished the freedom and excitement of the moment. But as the motorcade passed through the city streets, tensions simmered beneath the surface. Two rival gang members spotted each other along the route, their simmering animosity erupting into a deadly shootout. Chaos ensued as Secret Service agents sprang into action, eliminating both gangsters as they were busy trying to eliminate each other. In the aftermath of the violence, First Lady Kim K's screams indicated that her hubby had been struck in his head from several rounds from the Blood Gang member's Draco machine gun. President West was pronounced dead at 5:22 Central Standard Time, making him the second U.S. president to die in a drop. Thousands of Republicans who had voted for Trump grabbed their shotguns and semi-autos and either offed themselves or put a hole through their TV screens when CNN announced that Michelle Obama was being sworn in as the 49th President of the United States due to Kanye's sudden demise. The shocked stateswoman delivered a solemn address, condemning the senseless bloodshed and calling for unity in the face of adversity. With her trademark charisma and unwavering determination, Michelle proved that even during turmoil, the spirit of hope and resilience can prevail. With her hand on the Bible, Michelle took the oath of office, becoming the first woman and the first African-American woman to serve as President of the United States. And by her side stood Barack Obama, her partner in love and politics, a testament to the enduring power of faith and family. As they embarked on a new chapter in their lives, Michelle and Barack vowed to lead with compassion and integrity, to lift the voices of the marginalized and the forgotten, and to build a future worthy of the dreams and aspirations of generations yet to come. And in doing so, they reminded the world that sometimes the greatest journeys begin with a simple bet.
Don't believe this crap, people. How am I going to die from a heart attack when I don't even have a heart? Tell me that.